hope you join us for upcoming Knicks home games. To learn about ticket availability, simply visit us online or stop by the ticket booth. Hey fans, the City Dancers calendar giveaway day is almost here. All you have to do is show up on game day, and you'll receive your own City Dancers calendar. Don't miss that.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming
A look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is a chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Brunson.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. And it's Williams at the 3. And for New York, OG Anunoby is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's MP. And it's Brunson in at the shooting guard. And how about this run to the NBA Cup Championship for MP? From the start, he's made a point to tell us he wants the cup.
And his play has been incredible. MP's led this team. It's been about more than what he's done on the floor. He's also led by example. And tonight for MP, it's all about enjoying the moment, playing to your potential, and hoisting that trophy.
Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
Here's MP after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Brunson the pass to Martinez. To Brunson, knocked away and taken away by Wallace. Williams looking over the floor. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. It's good from long range.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. Martinez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Pass to Holmgren. Bounce pass Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. Can't nail the jumper.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Robinson dishes to MP. Robinson kicks to MP. Back to Robinson. Towns for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
And for the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, this run by MP and his team to the NBA Cup Finals has been a big moment for a member of their staff. Coach Ray Hopkins grew up in Las Vegas and was recently inducted into his high school Hall of Fame. MP told me Coach Ray won't talk too much about it, but I know it means a lot to him, and it's definitely some extra motivation. Now let's see if they can finish the job.
Yeah, it's a chance to put an
NBA Cup Final.
exclamation point on the proceedings. Thanks. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. At the break in the action, time for a rundown now of the most accurate shooters at small forward over the last 10 games. OG Anunoby, number 1.
Obviously, looking at those numbers, he hasn't just been settling for outside shots. He works very hard to get a lot of high-quality looks in close.
That's what he does. His touch from outside is great, but the way he attacks the basket, that's what drives his shooting percentage so high.
SGA surveying the defense. Holmgren can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 11 points.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Martinez. That one drops for him.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
MP inside. SGA defending. Robinson sets a screen for MP. The kick out to Anunoby. Brunson, no good. Thunder trailing by 11. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's SGA. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
And there's the drive. Holmgren wide open. No good on the 3. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Now let's check in with Shams Charania, who has some breaking news on the Miami Heat. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. They had a player on their wish list in Malik Monk, and they got him. Above all else, the thing that the coaching staff really loves about Monk is his efficiency. They want to run a more streamlined offensive system, and they think Monk can help them do it.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Off target from three-point range. New York leading by 8. And Greg on a team as stacked as OKC. You can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's MP. He's got 11 with the drive and the dunk by MP.
when you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And the rejection by MP. Pass to Brunson. No good. Williams with the defensive effort. Thunder trailing by 10. Holmgren outside. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Williams.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Different look for New York. Diawara's checked in, and it's Josh Hart in for Anunoby. And then for Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Bridges finds MP. Up top, Hart. Martinez against Mitchell. MP passes to Towns. Count it. Towns has got 10 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's hauled in by MP.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Diawara. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell kicks to SGA. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Here's MP. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Hartenstein.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
It's deflected. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. New York ends up going with the new group. And the Thunder making a switch here. And so it's New York with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. MP gets a tough shot to go.
Oh, MP is beating good defense way too easy.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. So for Oklahoma City right now, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Williams is out there with Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Indiana was simply terrific. He picked up 49 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Martinez outside. Pass to Robinson. Out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Martinez the pass to Anunoby, and they pick up 2. Anunoby's got his first points of the night.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Caruso looking for an opening. Out to Wallace from past the arc, and that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
The team is playing what I'd call nearly flawless basketball. They just can't lose one of the most memorable winning streaks in league history. Seeing the way these guys are balling right now, it makes me want to lace it up a little bit.
Caruso finds Williams. Here's the floater. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by New York.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Wallace against Brunson. MP inside. Fires from deep. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Pass to Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams gets the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Anunoby kicks to MP. Now here's Brunson. Wallace covering. Here's Martinez. Anunoby is screen on Williams. New York needs to get off a shot. Pass to Brunson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the mini as anybody.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two for the Knicks. Andrew Shamet comes in for Clarkson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Alex Caruso. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
And so here is New York, the Thunder making the shot. MP dishes to Robinson. It's good.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
Holmgren outside. Right side, SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Martinez outside. Anunoby with the screen for MP. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Martinez. There's the triple. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Fires the 3. Another miss by SGA. Inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Williams passes to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. A shot by Williams, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Now, here's Shannon. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Indiana. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
You know what?
That'll do it for the first half. Game time. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The Thunder, 48.
Welcome, folks. EJ alongside Shaq and Kenny. First up, here are the players of the week. On the eastern side, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected #1 overall in 2021. He seemed like a guy built to put a team on his back, and now we're seeing it.
Putting it all together. Tremendous talent. Go, Cade.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
Yeah, we've been building up to this game. Some people say, it doesn't matter. It's just a regular season. But it can be a proving grounds.
Setting a strong foundation for the rest of the year. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They host the Clippers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Martinez in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
New York trailing. To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Robinson with the block. They recover it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And one of the many things SGA does well, forces his way to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
First one falls for him. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the '92 Summer Games in Barcelona.
Impressive.
Martinez drives in, and the dunk by MP.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. SGA against MP. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist in the game. Towns dishes to MP. Towns a screen on SGA. MP no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Williams finds SGA. Just over a minute and a half play here in the third. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. MP looking around. MP finishes the break in style.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Outside Williams. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The lead is 2. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace the pass to Hartenstein. There's Williams.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball, and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you, Kevin.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
And New York making a change here. Diawara's checked in. Williams kicks to... Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it out to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside Williams. Rugged finish from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And MP throws it down.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Wallace outside. SGA against MP. Bounce pass from SGA. And the dunk by Hartenstein. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail me.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pass to Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. And here's SGA. And the 3 off target.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 4-point New York lead. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team
is just getting started.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
SGA with the steal. Pass to Hartenstein. 2 points. That one goes. Hartenstein's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
New York's gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. NP passes to Hart. Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. NP, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And there's SGA on the assist by Wallace. Wallace has got his 4th assist in this one. For New York, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Towns, a screen on SGA. NP's shot is good.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
SGA against MP. The shot comes out. New York's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
MP works to refine his shooting mechanics every day, and it shows up in his game.
Here's SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Hartenstein.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Martinez against SGA. And it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Hart finds MP, and they double up MP. It's tipped. Looking to end the run. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Thunder with the lead. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
NP outside. For 3, Bridges. Good, and it's NP picking up the assist. NP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's SGA. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Towns. Yes! And the foul. That one on Williams.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted. Too many looks.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Jose Alvarado. And then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. Pass to Williams. And here is Caruso. Here's SGA. And yes, it's good. SGA's got 30.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Knicks with the lead. Back to Martinez. Oh, that's a monster jam by MP.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Joe with it. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And so it's MP making things happen for the New York Knicks. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. We'll return shortly.
Fourth quarter NBA Cup Finals.
And now we have a moment to our State Farm assisted the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of
NBA Cup Knicks up 3.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. Fourth quarter getting going here. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Isaiah Joe Higgins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sorber in at the 5. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The name of the game in the modern NBA.
Come back to 5-11 left up.
Robinson's checked in for Josh Hart. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. Jalen Brunson is checked in for Landry Shamet. And MP subbed in for Miles McBride. Towns sets the pick for MP. On the wing, Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. The kick out to Anunoby. And they double up MP. Oh, trying for it. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh.
5 on the clock. Down low. It's stolen by SGA. Wallace looking for an opening. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by MP. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Well, the players are, of course, incentivized with prize money for this NBA Cup. But you can tell that means a lot to him as well.
Absolutely. I mean, it may not be the championship, but it's still a championship. And these players are the ultimate competitors. They want to hoist that trophy and earn the bragging rights that come along with it.
2 blocks on SGA in this game for the 5-10.
He's guarded by Anunoby.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
And here's MP for 3. Here's the long-range jumper.
It's over now. He's hot.
MP's got 55.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Outside Williams.
This is why. So let's finish this off. Let's win this cup 26 in a row.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket is good on the assist from Williams. SGA's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Anunoby passes to Martinez, and they double up MP. New York moving the ball around, and Robinson throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
He steps back. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
And that was all set up by the attack of SGA. Getting deep in and spraying it out there for the triple.
Now Brunson. Does not go in.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Towns with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The Bronx is in Vegas. Oh, my Lord. Ooh, the Bronx is in Vegas. I got to say that.
Now SGA.
The Bronx is in Vegas, baby. Almost off the window. Time out, New York. We got one time out left.
Here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Point lead. 2:10 to go.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
MP high post. Working on Holmgren. Now MP. And they double up MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that one falls.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Towns outside. Towns a screen on SGA. Embiid
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
SGA against Martinez. SGA. Robinson with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander against Martinez. And they double up MP. Here's Anunoby. Strong move off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they took this one to bed.
And he makes that one count. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Now Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from three. On the wing, MP. Wallace covering. MP. And the three misses. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season. The winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy.
NBA Cup champion.
Another layer of excitement for the NBA calendar.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
And the MVP.
Come on, we took the cup, baby! Hey, where Coach at? Yo, Coach, come get some of this. Hey, we won this in your town, so hold this baby up.
Yeah. Oh, this thing is heavy. Hey, help me with this thing.
I can't believe you guys won.
My father had them ready to dominate. They totally outclassed the competition. Yeah, well, I don't know about all that. It was a good game, and both teams played hard.
Hey, but for real, I just want to say, Coach, we couldn't have won this without you. So we won this for you. Everybody give it up for Coach.
I mean, well, that isn't true. You know, I'm just a small cog in the machine.
Come here, let me talk to you. You know,
Hey, tell him Coach
You know, he won't admit it, but he had like 50 ticket requests for tonight. This meant a lot. And thank you for giving him a shout out in the post-game interview.
Oh, you're welcome. What are you two talking about?
Oh, nothing. Team dinner at our house.
Well, actually, your wife was just telling me she's actually finally ready to go to UC Davis's reunion next summer because you finally won something.
Oh, you know, he's got a point.
That would be nice, but I'm hoping we're going to be real busy come June.
Hey, Coach, I got us.
All right.
I got you.
Let's celebrate. Come on.
Hey, let's go. Yo, Xander, were you filming all that?
Yeah, I got some good stuff, too. Real heartwarming.
No cap, bro. I'm probably not going to use it.
It's too personal?
No, it just felt like a private moment. But we'll shoot something else later.
For sure. I get it. Just doing my job, making sure I get everything. You're not mad, are you?
Nah, bro, I'm not tripping. Just saying, you know, some things are better left on the cutting room floor.
Look at you with the film school lingo.
Hey, sometimes I surprise myself.
Good game,